Well, good morning again, good people. Papa Smurf, your Guildmaster here from the Guild channel. Getting ready to do some more adventuring with Caully, the Korthos guide. Having just completed sleeping with the fishes, we're getting ready to head out to Cerulean Hills. Of course, you remember this place from our inaugural adventure. We've already run around, found all the explorer locations. We can see all of the quest entrances highlighted in yellow. I picked up the quests before we came in here, except of course for the ones that are intended to be picked up at the quest engines, like Nash's farm there. After leveling up to 5, we went and did a little bit of a gear change, so we have a combination of Feywild gear and a full Saltmarsh set.
A dusty caravan blocks the road to the west.
We're going to start out by rescuing Nash's farm from some wolves. I'm just going to do it on R1. We could do a higher difficulty, but no need. No need. We just want the experience. A little bit of Reaper points. All right. Never cast yourself up. Shield spell in case of magic missiles. I'm going to activate a expeditious retreat. But something interesting is going to happen at least once or twice during the adventure. Let me show you some gear real quick. All right. I changed over. I was using Saltmarsh exclusively before, but now we've got a combination of Saltmarsh and Feywild gear. So we still have Smuggler's Cap from Saltmarsh, but we added in Feywild gear, Leaf Mail, Ring of the Winter Court, Ring of False Decay, Holosphere, Queen's Scepter, and this Black Dragon Scale Tacit. This is interesting because whenever we're killing enemies, we're gonna wind up with some haste boosts that are gonna help us out, which is just, well, you'll see.
Things look peaceful on the road to Nash's farm, but the hills echo with distant shouts and barking dogs.
Where are you going? All right. The Restless Fury keeps on getting triggered every time I kill an enemy, and Restless Fury is a haste boost. So, it's not my fault for being zergy, it's the gear, you see. The gear makes me do it.
The Orc raiders have thrown up a crude barricade across the road to discourage anyone from returning
All right.
to the farm.
All right. Webs are sticking really good. We did a conjuration focus. Okay. Web the wizard. All right. We should have some more enemies coming up the road here. Yeah. Coming up behind us. Okay. Huh? All right. I think the wolves spotted us.
Smoke rises in the distance. You'll need to act quickly to save Nash's house from the flames.
And we're going to drop a...
Cries bellow from behind the house as the flames go out.
And we're going to take these guys out real quick. Souls. Okay. Move quickly enough that I don't think the leader's caught on. Liz. Alright. Uh-oh. They hit me with the cause disease.
Will think twice
How
before
rude.
raiding another farmstead in the Cerulean Hills.
Rude, I tell you. Rude. Well, there we go. All done.
A dusty caravan blocks the road to the west.
Oh, I'm still diseased. That's bad. We were hoping that that would be cured by now. I'll tell you what, if we fail this next saving throw, there's a restaurant behind me we can go and... Alright, here's the first of the Lost Gatekeeper quests. Right here, Home of Memory at the Sepulchre of the Ancients. We went in R1. Alright, this one's fairly straightforward.
The orcs have transformed this cave into a shrine. Something glimmers nearby. It must be one of the visions revealed by the Gatekeeper's spell.
Alright. We can interact with all of these to get extra experience. It's just going to show us what happened whenever Neverthel came here the last time.
A groan from the nearby cot shows that this orc elder is alive, though not in any condition to receive guests.
All right. This is all flavor dialogue, so you kind of get an idea about what's going on. Apparently, our gatekeeper visitor made a mess of things when he was here. Plague Reapers. Ah, Fear Reaper. Hey. Not cool. Not cool, Fear Reaper. Not cool. Dude, you do realize that you're injured, right? I mean, you're really injured. Okay. Oh, yeah, come on now. Whew. All right, come around the corner and find a Family Reaper in the... That wasn't fun. No, point Family Reaper, yay. All right. I have to stop and loot. It's going to slow me down. But, woohoo! Healing amplification very definitely is kicking in. He's going to wail, isn't he? He started to. Do we have any memories in here that we need to look at? Nope. Okay. Alrighty. He's having issues, obviously. One of the items I picked up is this, called Cacophonic Verge. You pick it up from the Red Fins. Comes in two forms, the dampened form, which you originally get, and then you have an upgraded form, which I think is a higher level. But I just have the dampened form because all I need to do is throw Sonic Blast to break boxes every now and then. It's a time saver. You got a dart here for throwing at switches, wand for breaking boxes, and then a receptor and orb for ordinary business. All right, moving on. Oh, wow, look at that. Cliff cast. I think I should have dropped the web. Here we go. One of the nice things about having conjuration focus, greater conjuration focus, is webs stick pretty good. All right. We're still poking around a bit. Breaking stuff, of course. This is it. Let's use it. All right.
A screen blocks your path, decorated with masks and totems. To your surprise, one of the totems begins to speak. Gain strength and endurance to reach the home of the elders.
Okay. Wait. Is this another one? Yes, it is. Oh, okay. No, we already saw that one. Ouch. Well, it was only temporary hit point damage. Being a warlock is good for something after all, right?
Ahead is a small fountain, flanked by 2 large bears. Fortunately for you, these particular bears are stuffed.
So, on the fountain, it gets you bear's endurance. And we're going to go over to the other fountain on the other side to get Bull's strength. And, oh, yeah, oh, okay. That's like 90% more Reapers than I was prepared to deal with. Cleric! Where is my cleric? She hasn't climbed the ladder yet. Hey, I knew it. Does anything occur to you? Any course of activity that you think might be? There you go. Yeah. Maybe healing. Oh, no. All right. Okay, yeah, we saw that one. One more. He figures out what the little fountains are for. I don't want to tough fight here.
Bull skulls
right.
decorate this modest fountain. Clear water gushes out into the basin.
All right. So as long as I've got both the strength and the endurance on, then it should let me in. Yay! And here we have another enemy. Like this cliffcat here. There we go. Oh, and some ravens, of course. We do love the fact that the ravens give us a relentless fury. Yay. But if I didn't have to kill him, just be on my way. There we go. Another vision of the past. Huh. I don't think there's another vision inside there. Where do you think the last vision is? Is there another vision? There's a... Oh no. Huh. Uh-huh. There's a something over here. There's something over here. I don't know what it is. Doesn't look like a vision. Looks like a way to get to an adventure pack. And a ladder. Maybe the vision's up here. I think there's a vision up here. Up here there is another perplexing ledge. I don't know what I'm doing over here. What am I doing over here? I mean, I came in over there. All right. Yeah, I don't know. There's this thing up here, but I don't see any purpose for it. Okay. I'm confused. I don't know. Strange. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what purpose that area over there served. Mm-hmm. So that's that one. Maybe there's another one in here. All right, let's just make sure our buffs are up and we're ready to face the guardian in here. Which is, I think a Manticore. Fine. And there's going to be some ravens too. Yeah, there's another vision.
The
Okay.
final resting place of the Orc Elders has a watchful and hungry guardian.
Very nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I was worried about. Last vision's up here. Extra experience game. The desecrated home of a tribe's memory. It must be one of these skulls. So he took a skull. And of course, we're going to steal a skull too, because, you know.
The skull of an Orc Elder. Yet who was it that sent the initiate to plunder this sacred site? And why?
All right. Just a little side bit here. Ring of Changes level 3, intelligence +2. Spell resistance +6 and a blue augment slot. This is about the best intelligence boost item you're going to be able to get at this level. Unfortunately. Other things at level 3 can get you a +3. Intelligence, though, always gets shorted by 1, so you only get +2. It's not fair, but that's the way they make it. All right, we completed this quest. We completed Nash's quest. Now there's an abandoned mine. That way. Did we get there? Let's see. I think I'm mount up. Right around the corner here. That looks like an abandoned mine. Sure it is. Sure it is. All right. Part of the problem. Now, this is a fun quest. A little bit confusing. The upper level has a lot of options. I'm not going to click on all these visions of the past. I mean, it's a little bit of experience, but it really does slow us down. So, I don't know. Maybe if they made them worth more experience, or they gave us special loot or something for clicking on all of them, I don't know. But as it is, I'm not gonna do anything with them. Just gonna get in here and get the quest knocked out.
Shaft of the abandoned mine. Security
All right.
constructs shuffle around nearby, still active long after the miners left.
All right. I should probably note that this particular build relies heavily on force and acid, which is good for knocking out these constructs. Light, negative energy for Abyssal Pact doesn't do the job quite as well. Acid seems to be, in the Great Old One Pact, seems to be your your best bet. About the only enemies you have to worry about are arcane oozes that are healed and clay golems, which are healed. But we don't really have a whole lot of quest critical arcane oozes and clay golems that have to be killed.
These
Except for in a
destroyed
couple
constructs
spots.
look like they've been partially eaten. Spiders certainly wouldn't do that.
Nope, rust
There
monsters
must
would
be
do that.
something else around here.
Rust
Something with
monsters.
a taste for metal.
Rust monsters. Alright. And in the places where you do have arcane oozes that need to be dealt with, and clay golems that need to be dealt with, you can always switch the pact magic off and just use force damage on them. It's slower, but fortunately there are only a couple of quest critical spots where you have to engage with arcane oozes and clay golems. Speaking of clay golems, there's some in here,
Several
and
golems stand idle in this Mage Rights workshop, waiting to be reactivated. It
clearly
would be difficult to fight, though it might also be argued that it's better for you to deal with them now before someone less prepared comes along.
No. We'll just say that there's some clay golems left over there, and leave it at that. And if somebody wants to come deal with them, they can deal with them. But I am not going to be the person to deal with clay golems because I don't feel like healing clay golems. All right.
A nearby Kenneth crystal hums with magical energy.
I
It's
got
connected to a barrier.
several
that
different
blocks the
ways of
path
dealing with
forward.
this. I think we're just going to use
The barrier
unity.
fades, and a wave of searing heat buffets your face. An
Okay.
ancient magma brute lumbers about in the large chamber ahead.
Are we ready? No, we're probably not ready. But, well, here we go. How much expedition straight? Minute 34. That's enough time. Let's go ahead and eat a ham. And take some dryad sap for the healing properties, and let's go fast.
The rumble of the brute ends, leaving only
Okay. Whew. Pretty good. Nothing special. Let's get out of here.
The old mine here has long since collapsed.
Uh-oh.
Someone must have dug one too many times.
All right now. Move on out of here. If we go, let's see. Oh, lots of enemies. Up and around here, we can find. Okay, so where were we? Hargrove family farm, where Lily has apparently had some sort of a mental breakdown.
Before she disappeared, Lily Hargrove returned home in search of something bright and loud. All you see when you enter is an old woman sitting alone by the fire. She doesn't seem to notice you. The old woman rambles on, her thoughts clouded by some terrible experience. But suddenly, a shadow passes over her face.
The garden! The garden!
She gasps.
This isn't what I'm for. That ain't it either. My apologies. about this way? Oh, this looks more like it. Okay. Here. Yay. Oh, more scorpions. Oh, more scorpion. More scorpion. More scorpion. And a rusty scythe. We're going to take the scythe.
You find a dull and rusted scythe among the other garden tools in this workshop. You take it with you. Perhaps you'll need it outside.
Well, we got to get outside first. What's in here? Oh, looks like monsters. You know, it would be good. Sometimes, and I stopped using this spell because I've got web, which is generally a better spell. But sometimes you got to deal with spiders, and spiders don't care about your webs. But spiders may be slowed by an entangle. So here we go. Where's the spiders? There they are. Okay. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Did the entanglement seem to help? I don't know. Maybe it did. All right. We have a barrel and a key, but we don't need the key. We need to find the secret door. Search. Oh, there it is. And that will reveal this passage here, which is going to be Lucius Retreat we're on. Okie dokie.
You see signs that some monsters have taken up residence in this musty cistern. As you approach, they spring from the dirt and attack.
Oh, Fear Reaper's starting to howl. Okay, we stopped it. Oh, no, we're going to take a little damage. All right. All right. There's a lever. There's a lever here. That reveals a ladder, taking us to the back porch.
You
Where
emerge into the hot air.
there's another
Find
shrine.
yourself on the back porch.
Visions if you're interested in that sort of thing.
You attempt to pry open the door, but it refuses to budge. You reason that unlocking the mechanisms on the walls will allow the door
If
to
you've
open.
got
You hear
party members that are
one
late coming,
somber note play as the door creaks open.
you got party members that are late coming, you can pull that lever, open up the door, and they can come in directly without having to go the back way that you took.
You use the scythe to cut down the bamboo that has sprung up around the back porch. Before you stretches an overgrown wasteland, the remains of the family's crop field. You pause, struck by a headache, as a cold voice sounds around you. Come here, Lily. A little bit farther.
Not creepy. Not creepy at all. Scarecrows are vulnerable to fire, particularly, but acid and force works pretty good. Scarecrows. Did you see that spell pin? Yeah. These scarecrows have spell resistance. That's interesting. Alright, what is that? Root cellar. That is probably an optional. Do we want to go to the root cellar? I don't want to go to the root cellar. I don't need any special loot from here. That's just an optional. I just want to complete. So we're going to skip the root cellar.
Voice again.
Ooh, there we go.
Almost there, Lily. I'm waiting under our favorite tree.
Put those branches out of it. Ooh, enemies, yeah. Lost soul. Alright. No Snow Peak champion, just a regular champion. You see that little blue crown, you get excited, but no. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, here's our invite. Okay. There we go. Let's go get to it.
The maze of overgrown shrubbery leads you.
Do you remember, Lily?
The voice rasps. Lily's family turns in surprise to see their estranged daughter. They notice that something about her
This
seems
place
wrong,
looks
unhinged.
hazardous, even. Is there a safe place to go? Convenient place to blast from? Doesn't look like it.
Sins upon Rosemary and Sage.
Your songs are mine now, Rose!
Lily says.
You'll all see. My voice will shake the world!
When the vision fades,
Alright, I think it's gonna get busy.
a little figure appears before you.
You were always so jealous, Lily. And now look what you've done. You want my songs. Come and get them.
Blinded and enraged, the phantom lunges towards you.
Now, switch to focus blast.
The phantom shrieks.
Looks good.
Her voice echoing through the clearing and sending a sharp pain to your skull. But soon she dissolves into a thin mist and vanishes.
Hey,
You
look.
found Rosemary's
It's a bird.
songbook, but most of the pages are torn and missing. Perhaps there is something else nearby that can deliver a song back to the gatekeepers. You realize that Rosemary's parrot has learned to repeat parts of her songs. With the bird in tow, you can finally return to the gatekeepers and leave this cursed place behind you.
Oh, cool. Name loot, short sword, bewildering, shatter mantle, mythic weapon boost. And unfortunately, I don't want it. And unfortunately, not only that, I can't take it and give it to anybody either. I wish you could. That would be a nice thing if you could give. Oh. Aw, he's a pretty bird.
Tidy glasses and pints up the wazoo.
Alright, let's finish out. Alright. Well, now I've got Cupid the Lovebird in tow. I think it's time to go look and see if we can find Romira and Juviet. Yep, that's what we're going to do now. We're going to see if we can find our...
It's nice here.
Huh?
Still, I wish there was more adventure, more danger. I think I might be high maintenance.
Juviet's got a friend in Gatekeepers. Likes to tell stories. Ever heard of Myth Dranner?
Myth Dranner. All I heard.
Half-gnawed bones, tufts of fur, and splotches of blood cover the ground here.
That's a wolf den. We're not looking for the wolf den. We're looking for a scorpion den. Yeah. We're at the wrong spot. Well, thanks, but I think we need to go up here. Yeah.
Large holes and drag marks mar the ground.
That's
in
it.
cave.
Ah, looky. There they are. We only got to eavesdrop on part of their picnic. Do we want to come back? Nah. Let's go ahead and talk to them.
Juvian waves to you.
Hey! Psst. Thanks for the help. Here, have stuff Romira didn't like.
She didn't like those things, huh? Aw, they're having their picnic. Oh, thanks for the reminder. Well, I don't see anything here that I want, but they just said they're going to meet us again in Mithranor. Maybe we'll have better luck with the loot draw in Mithranor. But there we go. That's Sleeping with the Fishes, optional loot chest. You have to come out to Cerulean Hills to get it. You don't have to summon a parrot companion. But if you do, it's kind of cool. Our next missing gatekeeper quest is right here. The abandoned temple of Arroway. This is another quest that has just a whole lot of things that you can do. Optional things that you can do, but are really not necessary to complete the quest. So we're just going to go through to a quick completion on this today. Probably some other time, maybe whenever I'm in party with somebody else that appreciates dungeon crawls. We'll go through some of these.
Entered the ruined temple by its long-abandoned rear entrance. Foxpaw came here to find some sort of sacred bounty. It's time for you to figure out just what that was.
All right. So at some point in the future, we'll go through these as more of a dungeon crawl and explore and look at things more thoroughly.
This otherwise tranquil chamber is tainted by the telltale scent of blood.
We're going to have enemies pop up here. Bill Raven. Oh, one life. Do pick up your mysterious remnants. They are often good. You get good loot from it. Rodents of extraordinary size? REOSs? I don't think they exist. Not happy hillcats. But I've got a really good web DC with this build. It's 26 at the moment. Past life cleric would probably help. Nicely done, nicely done. All right. Now at this point, you may notice that there is a light beam up there at the ceiling. And if you're following with the visions, it kind of explains how we got to this point. But if we follow the path of the light beam, it's going to show us where Foxpaw went. Because he did all the stuff to activate the beam. We're just following behind him. Wow. They just really work at trying to avoid the webs now. Like, no, I'm not going to get into the webs. No, I'm not going to get into your crowd control. Which is cool. Making it so that they avoid crowd control is almost crowd control.
A faint clanking can be heard echoing down the hallway. Why is the sound of gears heard inside a temple devoted to the goddess of nature.
We could probably click on that vision and find out more if you're really curious. All right. Oof. What is that? Oh, a sniper drone. That's not... Lightning strikes are not a capability of famine reapers. All right, that beam still right there. It's showing us that he went this way. Riled up some kind of security apparatus. Oh, those are shield golems? Yeah, they definitely have spell resistance. But webs don't care about spell resistance, you see.
Damp air flows up from the caverns deep below.
Somewhere. Here? No? Where's hidden thing? I got a hidden. Said something hidden. Oh. Let's drop down and explore the lower temple room, I suppose. Don't have enough tumble to be able to tumble while sneaking. That would be cool, though. There we go. But every time you see that little blue shield pop up on an enemy, that means that they're making a spell penetration check successfully. Or we're failing a spell penetration check to overcome their spell resistance. That would be more appropriate. All right. Alright, so shield, jump, and blur all came off. At some point I'll have these spells extended.
You hear the scrape of metal claws on stone coming from the area ahead. Sparks fly from the eyes of the mechanical guardian as it focuses in on you.
Yeah, he's got electric damage.
The guardian collapses into a heap, and sparks of electricity jump into the nearby rune-carved stones.
I don't have much electric resistance, though. Hey, you. Wouldn't mind, give me a little touch-up, be a friend? Thanks, appreciate it. Alright. We got one more little battle. And I think it's just one shield guardian, so... Oh, it's two. One down. Alright. And Restless Fury gave me haste for 30 seconds.
Streams in from above the stone circle. A single massive apple rests on the ground beside you.
Take the apple, get our experience.
With a faint inner light. You found the sacred bounty Foxpaw was looking for.
I always like
Now to
potions
return
of
to the
invisibility.
gatekeepers and tell them what happened.
To be honest, I'm not entirely certain what happened because I didn't click on all the visions of the past. That's horrible, isn't it? All right. And I'm looking over here, and I by golly, guys, I don't know what to tell you. We're all the way over here at the end of rank 30. There's another quest to do out here in the Cerulean Hills. That's rescuing Lady Asdul from her captors at the Gruul tribe outpost. We're just going to at least get up to the quest entrance real fast. But the next time you see us, Callie's going to be level 6.
The road continues east into territory controlled by hostile Gruul tribe orcs.
And seeing as that's been about an hour, that's all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, share, you know what to do. I'll catch you next time. Until then, happy adventuring.